I have a question for you. I think as a culture, we missed a moment to elevate one of our brightest stars. What do you think has to be done in order for the culture to gravitate towards a black-owned social media platform? Since we online care about culture so much.
I think this is an interesting question. I think number one, I don't believe it's going to happen because it's black owned. I think it's going to happen based on utility. I think that if you look at the landscape right now on social media, right, especially black people, right, they're serving their own interests. I've sat down with people that own applications and I told them you should focus on utility so that people are utilizing your actual service for a particular reason. Because I don't believe that people are ever going to migrate just because it's black owned. And if they do, right, that's still going to be a smaller percentage. Because if we look at Black America, we the most non-monolithic people, right, of all time. Right. There's a lot of people on the Trump side. There's a lot of people on the other side that we are broken up in all different reasons and ways. Like the way people is getting mad at Snoop. But the reality of it is you can't hold people accountable, right? If there is no collective shared values that we agree to, there is no standard that we agree to. There is no culture that we say this is what we're going to do, this is what we're not going to do. And beyond momentary emotional backlash that only lasts 1 week, that's not enough because there's no enforceable consequence towards that action of so-calledly going against the culture, but then also being for the culture, right? I think that if you're going to create an application, right, it can definitely be black owned. But I think that if we learn from the past, then we know that that's not a way to get something to go viral. We jumped into all of these particular applications for the same tokenization system of understanding the behavior of people, of exclusivity, of utility, right, of classism, of all of these different things of why we're going to utilize the application. But beyond that, I don't see these apps being able to beat out some of these top ones because I don't see the unity there. And quite frankly, I'm not sure if we want to unify at this point, right? I think we have to have a questioning of Black America because you have the Divine Nine, you have the Black Caucus, you have the Black Church, you have the NOI, right? You have the Black journalists, you have all of them. If we wanted to change Black America, we have come together at a round table and have a discussion about it. But that's not happening. And why is that not happening? Right? So obviously we all have different agendas. And if we ever want to change Black America, you don't scapegoat it to an influencer or a celebrity. You go to leadership that have the most resources, the most network, and say, why the hell aren't y'all having conversations about our future that we can get behind so that we can actually move forward? So therefore, I think that we need to have a draining of the swamp as well. Right? I don't believe the NAACP represents the image of Black America. I don't believe that whatsoever. I believe these are gatekeeping organizations. And if we want to have true unity, then you have to force those CEOs, force those presidents of those organizations to come to the table. And if they don't, then those are the ones that we oust, right? Because without that roundtable discussion, then there is no code, there is no accountability, there is no agenda.